Hello, Facebook. Ooh. Oh, coaches, why y'all didn't tell me I had stuff on my shirt? Lord Jesus. Probably soy sauce. Welcome. If this your first time here, girl, this me. Hey, my name is Dr. AJ Austin. I am the founder of this dirty shirt, which is from the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC, where I train Black women of faith to become certified life coaches online in just one day. You know, if you're good and you stay focused, 8 hours from the time you sign up, you could be a certified life coach, a Black woman certified life coach, Black woman of faith. Y'all know how powerful we are. We are so powerful and so radical for what we know we've been placed here on this earth to do, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about. So this episode is called Can You Keep a Secret? And it came from a book I just finished reading called Becoming a Life Coach. And in the book, if you read it, it's talking about another Black radical woman life coach who I recently connected with on Instagram. It's funny, I was reading the book, I looked on her Instagram page, she just happened to be going live in that moment. And I could say, okay, I see what the book was talking about, because this little man who interviewed this lady who's just on fire for the Lord and who happens to be in the coaching industry as a minister, he just didn't know what category to put us in. And I was like, I know y'all, we only come in one flavor, and that's on fire for Jesus, okay? So it's a great place to be, especially when you know you're called. But also in the book, it talks about the qualities of a coach. Hello, Franco, how are you? And how we have to be in a place where we can listen to our coaching clients. That's one thing that really stood out in the book for the qualities that these coaches that were being interviewed in this book had. And that's how he worded it. Like, if you don't know how to keep a secret, which means as a coach, you learn how to listen. And then you also learn how to keep the confidence of your clients. So many of you guys who are in our private Facebook group got to see behind the scenes of a podcast interview I did with two other Black women, powerful houses in the coaching space. And we talked about that, protecting our clients, as far as we can share y'all stories and how you found us and things like that. But we can't tell all your business. And that's one of the secret powers of being a coach. But also knowing that what you may see other coaches do is not necessarily the thing for you. Like, that'll preach right there, Valerie. What you think? Patricia says, yes, ma'am, trying to increase my knowledge, coaching versus therapist, trying to balance the two. So, coaching and therapy go hand in hand, as far as you can't talk outside them sessions like that. If you've ever read my book called The Black Life Coach, we talk about that, where you have to get the permission of your coaching clients to tell who they are, to share their success. I did a call with my coach. It was really a debriefing of his 2-day event that I was a speaker on his stage this weekend here in Atlanta. And he asked me, well, when I share your story and you're not in the room, what part of it is okay to share? And I was so appreciative that he respected the space that he holds on my journey. And while he is a very key piece to the last $72,000 that has come into my business over the last 18 months, he still was like, but I want to tell your story and what we talk about behind closed doors only in the way that positively reflects you and lifts you up and pours into you and builds your business and protects your clients. Because I tell him about y'all too. Because coaches need coaches. So to have that space respected is it gives you a peace. So when your clients come to you knowing that they can trust you with information, like they're not your cousin or your sister or your best friend, and you're going to go tell all their business outside of the session. Y'all know how we do. That's a powerful place to be. So as a coach, we have to learn how to keep the secrets of our clients. We have to learn how what we see other coaches do doesn't necessarily reflect us. And we also have to respect the space and the timeline of others. And so what that means is I'm meeting coaches getting into the coaching space, and they're seeking me out for quote unquote advice. But y'all know coaches don't give advice, right? We give coaching. We can ask you some real good questions. So we have to be patient. We have to practice the confidence of, Yeah, I got your answer, and I could tell you what to do. Howsoever, I have to ask this in the form of a question. And so I'm meeting a lot of people, especially Black women, y'all mamas, whether you're saved or not. We've had some long conversations because we're so passionate about what we do. And we're so like giving of information that we believe our way is the right way. So as a coach, you have to be sure you're not doing what I think the word I'm looking for is proselytizing, where you're taking on this religious cultish vibe to say, you need a coach, you got a coach. If you ain't got a coach, then you ain't doing it right. And if you ain't, y'all hear that in my voice. Yeah, no, that's not what we do. So I've had to show people what coaching looks like just this past few days to say we listen, we don't give advice, we ask questions, we don't preach, we don't parent, we don't belittle people or judge them. We're not biased as to where people are on their journey. You're going to have a lot of coaching clients who do things in ways that you wouldn't do it. I remember just different conversations popping up over time from me talking to new coaches in this space, especially coaches who have not been professionally trained on how to conduct themselves as coaches. And that's when it becomes the preacher, the parent, the teacher, the advice giver, the opinionator, the girl, you shoulda, coulda, woulda, and if I was you. Yeah, no, sis. Y'all know my hashtag. Hashtag that ain't coaching, sis. So I've learned to be patient with everyone, regardless of where they are on their journey. And I'm also grateful to have that patience returned unto me from my coaches, to sit, to listen, to ask questions, to understand, to help paint the vision in the form of questions versus telling me what I need to do. And I have had to tell several coaches, if you come at me like my mama or my daddy, I will do 1000% the opposite of what you tell me to do. It's not even out of rebellion. It's more like, now you don't know me like that. I'm going to need you to calm down and put it in the form of a question. So for those of you who are going to be working with coaches, these are the type of personalities and spirits that you come into contact with. So you have to know how to serve different personality types, serve different levels in life, and still stand in your place, in your power, in your training, in your knowledge, your story, and your expertise as a coach. But if you can't keep the secret that your clients are trusting you with in this session, if they can't trust you to open up to you, to share their goals and visions and their dreams without being afraid that you're going to judge them or tell their business outside of the session, then yeah, you may not be ready to be a coach. And that's what the book was talking about. And so if you're not a part of our free Facebook group, I'm live on my Facebook page and in our free Facebook group over at futureblackLifeCoaches.com. This is for those women of faith, Black women, who know that you've been called to serve, but you also heard yourself in some of that neck rolling. I can't even do it. I got to concentrate. You can roll your eyes. You can stump your... Yeah, you need to come on over to futureblackLifeCoaches.com. It's free for now. Somebody just gave me a real good idea that I should start charging y'all for being in this group. I'm just saying. It may change any moment now. Because to know what you're supposed to be doing as a coach, sometimes we need examples. And as I mentioned, as a coach, lately I've had to show what coaching looks like. So even for those of you who are already coaches, and I know, Patricia, you were saying that you're already in the like the therapy space. There's a subtle difference between coaching and therapists. I train a lot of counselors, licensed counselors, social workers, licensed social workers, ministers, mamas, daddies. Back in the day, parents would come to my classes, but now it's just the mamas that's showing up because I work with Black women of faith. And they're learning how what they thought coaching was, it's not. But also the therapists are getting into the coaching space because it extends their boundaries. So it's not just, limited to what state you got licensed in. I remember one coach, she's a future Black life coach that's registered for our life coach certification training. And if you want more information, check out futureblackLifeCoaches.com. The link is in there. But she called from Texas and she was saying, Patricia says exactly, she says, Dr. AJ, I want to get in coaching because while my clients start out with me as their therapist here in Texas, when they move to where you are in Georgia, I lose quote unquote jurisdiction. I don't know the professional term that y'all call it, but she said I want more of a global reach. And I love when y'all have visions like that because it shows that you know that you're greater than your state. A local organization here in Atlanta told me that in so many words. They were like, first of all, this is your calling, sis. You doing what you call to do, and you're bigger than Atlanta. So that was their way of saying, we don't even know how we can help you because you're meant for the world and not just your city. That's what coaching offers. And so when I meet counselors and people in the other service and help areas, I love when your vision is bigger than just your state, your city, your town, your neighborhood, your family, your group of friends, right? Your colleagues, your coworkers, your church members. Our ministries are global. And so to know that because we can hold this space for our clients and still help them get a breakthrough in their own way, in their own timing, based on our skills as a coach, it's just a beautiful thing. What y'all think? I think it's a beautiful thing. So at this time, if you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comments below. I won't be before you much longer because I'm still sleepy. So I'm about to get off here and go get in the bed. But if you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. If you're watching this replay, especially on YouTube, y'all don't never say nothing. But y'all got the nerve to call me and be like, yeah, I had watched your YouTube video. I'm glad y'all watched though. I see the views going up. I'm appreciative. We got several hundred videos over on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel now and also a podcast channel where I am sharing and dropping the nuggets from way back in the day. So you can go back and watch some older videos and follow the journey and do like what future Black Life Coach Valerie did today. She's like, I remember one video and I be done said something crazy. I'm like, yep, I remember that. Lord, I hope I didn't step on, well, I don't care about stepping on toes, but I don't mean to offend. Everything I teach is in love, but it's also in, yeah, you might have just needed to hear that, sis. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, okay. I love you. And you'll be back because there is none like me out there. I was going to start singing a song, but it's for Jesus. So fill in the blanks if you know the song. If you know, you know. See, this is why I need to go on and go to sleep because I get silly when I get sleepy. Are there any questions before I go? Hello, Laditra. How are you? Any questions before I go? Any comments? I appreciate the engagement here in our Facebook group. If you're not a part of our Facebook group, child, you better get in there because we about to blow up. Wait. I have something releasing in less than 24 hours that is going to increase the value of this currently free Facebook group over at futurebblacklifecoaches.com. We have some fun events and trainings and goings-ons coming up for our coaching community. So some of our certified coaches are there in the group watching y'all and reporting back. I'm definitely there and in your inboxes, and we have some good trainings coming up for you. So if you're just joining, hello, you're late, where you been? Watch the replay. Let me know. It's hashtag replay. If you're listening on the podcast, come on over, futurebblacklifecoaches.com. Future Black Life Coaches, the Facebook group. Do you guys have any questions for me? I am scrolling the comments because I saw some coming up. I want to make sure I didn't miss them. Oh, y'all laughing at my silliness. Well, I'm going to go because videos last forever. I don't want y'all calling me in 2 years. Hello, Coach Carla. And telling me something crazy. I said, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And you're like, well, I got the video to prove it. So I'm going to go on and get off here and protect myself and yours. Until we meet again, my friend, we'll call you. Better hurry up. You know the routine. Don't have me on here fussing looking crazy. Now I'm the mama. Coach Carla, how are you? What questions do you have? How you going to show up late to the live? And you got a question as soon as the benediction. I was about to be like, make the Lord watch. All hearts and minds clear. And you like, preach, pastor. And you know, that's all we need to continue. Well, wait a minute, because I just got a word from the Lord. So, Carla, I love you, girl. Let's see. It says you're asking to come on camera with me. Was that an accident? Let me know. Because I can bring you on camera with your beautiful self. And we could just be beautiful and glow together, girl. But you better hurry up. We got like 60 seconds. So say something to me. Okay, I scrolled through the Facebook comments. And that's it. My alarm telling me to take out the trash for tomorrow. is coming up. Okay, I'm about to go take out my trash. Carla says no, so no means that you weren't trying to come on camera. I think probably. So we'll set that for another day. I'll put that. Oh, you ready? Okay, let's see. I was about to say I'll put that for another day, cause Hold on, Coach. It says adding you. You're not about to have me up all night. I just want you to know that. Oh, it say connection failed, Carla. I don't know what that means, Facebook. My Facebook been tripping recently. We could try it one more time. If not, that's the Lord saying, may the Lord watch. Is we gonna do it? Don't get on here preach.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Hey, girl. I'm just talking junk. How are you, Coach?
Fabulous. I have on makeup and things this evening.
I see you look
I just
good.
took my earrings off, but I had on my jewels.
Don't worry, I represent for the
Thank you. But look, got a question for you. Do you have or do as a coach, do we have access to sample coaching packages?
Sample coaching packages. So seeing like me in action or some of our coaches in
Well,
action.
I need to develop some packages, like how much I can charge. You know, what is included in like the platinum, gold, silver, zirconium, paper package.
I can't. See, I shouldn't have pressed add. I shouldn't have said, why do this to myself, Jesus? Y'all pray. See how y'all Christians do. Yes. I will be happy to help you walk through that. Did I say that right? I will be happy to help you. Yeah, walk through that. My brain is slowing down. That's why I was like, you better say something.
And I forgot you were an hour ahead of me. Yeah. It's already almost 9 o'clock.
Oh, you are Central. You're right. Mm-hmm. Lord, that's the impact of being global. I got to learn the time zone.
I don't know what you're gonna do when you get clients in Russia and India. You be up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
We have them, but they know to read the book before they reach out because usually the questions are in the book, child. Okay, so see why I shouldn't. Okay, so yes, we are able to help. Right now, I don't have a like a fill in a blank template, but just sitting and listening. Like I did 2 calls today. I talked with Coach Valerie today, and I talked with who else was on? I don't know. You know who you is. It was early this morning. And that's when we're talking about her packaging.
Well, I'll send you what I have done as samples, and I might need to make them meatier. You know, for the platinum package, you know, you get a text once a week or every couple of days, and you get an hour a week or this. I'm just, you know, throwing out things. Anything, any event that I do, you get discounts to my event.
You already have is your handbook. So if you go to the activity in your handbook, we did like a 5-minute video where I broke down about your multiple sessions.
Gotcha.
I ain't gonna tell you what to call. I ain't gonna tell you where to find it. I'm gonna just wait and see if you got it.
Okay.
No,
but I'm working on the project tomorrow, so I'll go and check it out on Wednesday.
Okay. I'm gonna wait on you. That way I ain't got no homework. So I'm waiting on you to tell me what you've seen, because I lay out an example of that, of how to get your clients to return and prep them for the session, and that's the beginning of developing your packages.
Okay.
So ladies, let's see if you guys are watching this. Y'all probably know.
Yeah, and I also want to do some type of assessment, spiritual assessment or spiritual assessment, gifts assessment, and 2, to kind of assess where they are. If they tell me they are grief stricken, you know, where are you in your grieving right now? You know, and that's
so you remember the assessment you took to become a certified life coach?
I did. Okay. But
I'm saying that's a model, a starting place.
Yes. Yes.
What else? Hey, Sonja.
I think
that was it. You sure?
Mm-hmm. I know I'm gonna ask another question. Don't act like I ain't.
Okay, I don't want you to be like, you could have just. Don't be in my inbox talking crazy and make me come to Texas.
That's what I want.
Anybody got questions? Coach, Somebody asked Coach Carla a question. How about that?
Ask
How
Coach
about
Carla a question.
that?
Ain't nothing
So
going on
tell
but the brand.
us, here's my question. Who are you and what type of coach are you? These folks don't know you like that.
Oh, my name is
Introduce
Reverend
yourself.
Carla Olds, and I am a transitional coach. If you're going through any type of serious transition in your life, I have experienced several transitions, and I'm willing to assist you in going through your transition. I come to you with strategies, and solutions to help you endure your transition. We walk through the valley. We don't get stuck there.
Right. And when did you become a certified life
In
coach, my
August.
dear?
In August. But I have been a minister since 2000, November
That ain't what I
2000.
asked. That ain't what I asked.
I know,
Listen.
but I added it just in case.
Trying to
Because see, the people want to know. The people want to know. The people want to know. The
You
people
heard it
want
in
to
your
visit
spirit, didn't you?
www.carlajos.com. That's what the
I'm
people
right.
want to do.
Carla, come put the whole government. So what? How long did it take you to become a coach?
12,918 years.
And she ain't lying. Yeah, you done went through 3 lifetimes. Carla wins the prize. If y'all heard our podcast episode, I interviewed some of our new coaches, and she wins the Lifetime Achievement Award. That's what we gonna call it, Carla.
I mean, I just had too much going on in my head.
Yeah.
And in my life at that time, and that brings me to knowing how to assist somebody else in their transitions. Because I mean,
Right.
what, since 2014? Because you had just become a life coach, I think.
Right. I was like a year in, so I got certified in 2013.
Mm-hmm. And you need to tell the people that I'm special because you met me out in public.
Oh, but you don't start nothing. I told you I be getting messages. One coach got her feelings hurt in love. Valerie was laughing at me earlier. Yeah, she sent the message like, I'm in Atlanta. I said, oh, have fun. What you, I live here. I don't own this city, girl. You can go do anything you want to. I need warnings, though. I got to prepare my spirit so that I don't, know. But I also didn't plan on getting out of my bed that day. So now you can't pop up at my house.
Well,
on my street.
It was prearranged. We did have a strategy.
Yeah.
Right. It was a month long.
Right. So I knew when you were in the planning phase of that strategy. They laughing in Facebook. I'm so serious. People do not believe that I'm an introvert, but I am. Like I was chatting in the inbox with my accountability partner, and she said, calling you now. And I just sat and watched the phone ring. I hope she don't watch this replay. Hey, friend. But yeah, no, we didn't have that on the books, ma'am. I need prep time. Because I could have been just wanting to go to sleep.
And you know what
I don't meet everybody out loud.
What I have found interesting, and I'm learning it about me as I get older and my children get older, and I can, like you, stay in the bed longer. Just because I send you a text don't mean I want to talk to you. I've learned.
Just saying.
I'm
Just saying. Now I do pop up phone calls, but I do them very sporadically. And that's what I was telling future Black Life Coach Valerie today. We just confirming everything we talked about. Because it's the process, and you can't share your space with everybody. But that's a whole nother life.
And then with coaching too, you need to establish your boundaries in the beginning, so you don't have to reestablish and hurt somebody's feelings. So establish your boundaries in the beginning. I'm only going to take business calls from 8 to 4:30, even if you don't have a family. 8 to 4:30, and I'm done. But when you get that $5,000 client that sends you a message at 10:30 and you're awake, go ahead on and take that one.
Right. But see, your $5,000 clients don't send you messages like that. They just go do the work because they about to double that investment.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't call us high-level investors. We don't call my coach. I talk to him. We used to talk every week when I was coaching to learn. I learned what I was there to learn. After our time, we talk maybe once a month. He calls me to be like, "You are so quiet." Yeah, because I got what I needed. I done made with minimal investment. I done 1 million X to my investment. Like, we good. So yeah, 5K and up, we're not the troublemakers. So that goes into your pricing and the confidentiality and all that. That's why you got to protect your client space too. You can't talk about who's paying you what, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, even with our training price has significantly increased. And a lady texted me, and it's been 1 year since the text, and she is sticker shocked. And I'm like, oh, congratulations. You get to invest in yourself at a higher level now. So what I'm learning is also hold space for people to step up because, you know, if I would have never been offered that opportunity to invest in myself at a higher level by coaches, I'd be like, I don't know what I'll be doing, y'all. Y'all might see me. I ain't even. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm about to get silly. But I'm just saying, when we invest at a higher level, we're better clients. But some people have never received that invitation to do so. And so that's here to show y'all what's possible. Valerie on here like, whoop.
I was on a page the
Girl.
other day and the lady mentioned the word ascension. So
Yeah.
that's what we are up against now. We are just ascending, and that's what we're doing.
I love it. And I love to see y'all blossom.
Cheapest client now.
Hi, cutie pie. How are you?
Why'd you call me the cheapest? I'm just your son.
I know
Uh-oh.
that's my cheapest coaching client. No, he the most expensive coaching client. Good night. I'll come and see you in a minute. The most
I love it.
Coaching client ever.
Oh my goodness. I love it. I've been talking to babies on camera today too. I have my accountability. Her kids were on there, and I could hear the son. Is that AJ? So I love kids.
But see, you didn't meet the girls. I mean, you met the girls. You didn't
meet
Malcolm.
One.
No, both
I don't think did I?
Mm-hmm. Both of the girls.
So long.
My mama.
You know again. Oh. Anyway, Carla,
well,
what else you got?
Your eyebrows look good, and your smile is pretty.
Oh my God. I appreciate it.
You have a good evening, and I'm gonna finish this project that I have due tomorrow, and I'll go and check out that information on Wednesday.
Okay, just send me an outline. Don't send me no book. I don't grade homework no more. When you first met me, I was accepting homework. That was in 2014. I don't grade
no homework.
I was. Y'all used to have to send me your homework, and I was like, oh, I feel like a school teacher. Y'all ain't gotta send it no more. I trust you did it. Do you trust it? Okay, I trust that you did it. So yeah, now send me because even my coaches, they're like, if it's longer than a page, don't you send that?
Yeah.
So if you can't put it in,
okay. Mm-hmm. Well, I enjoy. I'm not doing this. The old people say.
Everybody.
Good night.
I enjoy. Thank you. We appreciate you. All right, saints.
You ready for the benediction?
I'm ready for the benediction. Bye. Until we meet again, my friends, remember there's someone somewhere, they're waiting on you to walk in your destiny so they can walk into theirs, because it's when you let your own light shine, you give others permission to do the same. And as you can see, when you impact one life, you impact generations. We had generations represented tonight. Thank y'all so much for joining. Thank you, Coach Carla, for coming on camera. Thank you, Facebookers over at futureblackLifeCoaches.com and our free Facebook group for adding to the conversation. If you're not in our group, why not? Y'all see how we are. Carla is a representation of some of our private inboxes. So this is how to talk to all my coaches. Coach Lily said, I gotta go away. I love it. How perfect. She said, let the church say amen. Thank you, Coach Lily. And I needed that laugh. That was a perfect wrap up to my day. I'll see y'all again soon. Bye, y'all.